Welcome to your daily focus for November the 5th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I got the Novembers up. So watch your sun, the world card just flipped over and flipped back, and I started shuffling again. So watch your sun, your moon, and your rising. Okay, and it's kind of like when you put all three together, you will get like what a personal reading would give you. Okay, because it covers all aspects, your inner, your outer, who you are, your emotions, your relationships. So they're up. Then I will apologize because, so I had to really move some things around. It was already late when I said, I'll try and get them done. And then right away the comments started. So I'm not going to let you down. That's for sure. If you want them, I'll get them. I'll get them to you somehow. But I had to rearrange some things so the dogs didn't get to go out for their like hour run. Because I have 3 acres, so they run and they play and they tackle each other for about 3 hours or for an hour straight, and that kind of wears them out for bedtime. And they sleep soundly for the night. So they were roughhousing. I moved all the furniture off to the walls and everything so that nothing could get broken, and I just let them go in the house because they still need that hour. They're used to it. It's like clockwork now. So they may have been a little disruptive in a few of the videos, and I do apologize for that. But I got the videos done. So, and that getting the message to you is the important part, and they still have their playtime. I mean, I'm sure during the winter there will be times when they can't go out for the hour because it'll just be too bloody cold for them. And I'll have to move the furniture again to give them that hour because they are very high energy dogs, both of them. So I do apologize for that in advance. What do we got today? We have a one energy for today. So November the 5th, we have to look at the numbers. In numerology, you want to look at all the numbers and how you got there because that tells part of the story to the 5 energy. So the 11 is about cutting away things in our life that no longer serve us and giving ourselves 110% commitment to the things that we really want. Give it the true focus it deserves, that we deserve for ourselves. And walking with integrity and trying not to take the shortcuts. The 5 energy is about journey, travel. So you may be longing for a trip right now. You may be looking forward to a trip. You may be on a trip. With the 5 energy, a little day trip is always good in a 5 energy. You'll always enjoy, if everything, the weather's good and everything, a nice little jaunt. If not, it's a beautiful day for meditation to go somewhere within your mind. And then we have the 3 energy, and that came out in quite a few of the November the monthly readings. Bring out your inner child. We've been in a 3 energy, and we got that way from the 12. So we have been learning how to let out that inner child. I mean, the energy for the last 10 years or so has been extremely rough. I think the word I used was callous. And we kind of pushed we had the strength card try to pop out. Big cards trying to pop out here tonight. So we have been learning to reconnect with our inner child. And a lot of you, in one way or another, by the readings I did, need to do that this month. And this is a day that you can kind of do that. So when we add that all together, it comes to a 19, which is the Sun card. So it's about you today. It's about your goals. It's about your dreams. It's not about anybody else's agenda. It's about you and your feelings and your emotions and your relationships and your success, your abundance, your happiness. It's about you today. So, because it's the Sun card. It's the 19. Um, 9 plus 1 is a 10, and the 10 is the wheel card, talking about moving into a better energy, talking about changing seasons, new beginnings, new starts, restarts, giving birth, rebirthing, creativity. And 1 plus 0 is a 1, and we're back to the I am. The Magician. We have the Sun in Scorpio. We have the Moon, I think, in Aquarius for most of the day. I think as we walk away from our supper tables, the Moon will move into Pisces. So how beautiful to go into that almost dreamy kind of energy, the spiritual kind of energy. So, but for the day, it's Aquarius. So it's thinking outside the box. It's thinking of different approaches. It's gaining new perceptions. It's socializing. Doing things with groups is beneficial. Our first card, look at that, Ace of Pentacles comes up. The Ace of Pentacles, we have been going through this foggy, dense path, and we hit this gateway, and we come through this gateway, and here is this beautiful, beautiful statue of a single giant pentacle. Now, this card denotes that good things can happen to you today. Something coming to you that you haven't had to work for or earn, and it's allows you to move forward in your path in some ways. So you might meet somebody today, and it may not be apparent to you today what transpires to actually move you forward in your path, giving you a tool. And it could be somebody that you meet that introduces you to somebody that lines you up with something that you need, you want, you desire. It's part of your goal. So take the time to meet the people that you actually meet today. It might matter down the road. If you need something, you need a car because you just got this new job, but it's cross town, and the only way that it's even feasible to go to work is if you have your own vehicle to get from A to B, but you can't really afford a car. And all of a sudden you're talking to somebody and they're saying, oh yeah, and they've got this car they've got to get rid of, and they got to sell it within the week, and so they've really dropped the price on it, and lo and behold, you got your car. So think positive and think about what you need and want in order to go forward, because the Ace of Pentacles is here to bring in that energy for you. That could be a small windfall. It could be finding something. It'll come to you. It appears in your path to help you move forward in some way. So watch the message behind it as well. Look at this, the Knight of Swords. Oh, wow. I love this card, especially in new moon energy like we are in, because it's almost like we've been going through this forest, and we've had to dismount off our stallion there. We've had to dismount and walk it because the path was so treacherous between the trees and the rocks, and there were hills and valleys and holes and cliffs and rapids going through it, and we thought we'd never get through to the other side, and here we've made it. We're out into the open. And we jump on that stallion and we raise our sword high and we yell, charge. Yeah, jump out of bed this morning and say, charge. Let's go. Let's seize the day. And I've been saying that over the last 4 or 5 days, I think, a lot. Seize the day, or seize the opportunity, or, capture the moment. Dylan, no. No, I'm not taking your side on this. Come here. This is bad because then... Can you get in the camera? No, you can't. And I can't move this one. Okay. Down you go. Sorry. We'll have to rearrange things so we can get the dogs in there when they want to say hi. Knight of Swords. So this is the day to do. This is the day to go forward. This is the day to seize the moment. This is the day to... Now remember with Knights, okay, Knights are young energy, so we could actually, if we're going too quickly, if we're not thinking things through, if it's not planned out, chances are we're going to run into problems sooner than later. So make sure that you're saying the words that you want to say. Make sure that you're doing the actions that you want to do, that move you forward, that gives you a focus, that puts you into maybe just the vibration of receiving, because something's coming your way today. And look at who shows up at the end. The Magician appears. Asking you shall receive. This is taking the intangible and making it tangible. This is taking the impossible and making it possible. The Magician can grant you the wish. The Magician is listening to you. Now, be careful of your thoughts. That's another thing that was in all the November readings, for the most part, a lot of them at least, is watch yourself talk. Don't be putting yourself down. Don't be telling yourself that you're clumsy and you're always late and this hair has a mind of its own. Watch your hair go crazy. You know, don't bring in energy that is actually working against you. If you say you don't have enough money to pay the bills, you will not have enough money to pay the bills. It's the law. That's how it works. So start saying, I have more than enough money in the bank. I have more than enough money in the bank. And start saying that on a daily day. What's it going to cost you? Okay, and it's going to cost you maybe 2 seconds of your time. And try and say it 3 or 4 times a day for the next month. I have more than enough money in the bank. I have tons of money in the bank. There's so much money... I never have to worry again. I used a negative. It's so hard to get rid of the negative. Pay attention, you know. I think about what you're saying to yourself. What you're telling yourself. I had a gentleman the other day, and we just had this storm, and so he said, oh, I'm trying not to spend money, and the power went out, and we had to go out, and then it was too cold to stay, so we had to go and get a cheap room, and you know, on and on it went, right? And I said, stop. What are you doing? The more you say, I'm trying not to spend money, all the universe, all source will hear is, I want to spend money. I don't want to spend money. The not doesn't work. So please believe me when I tell you that. And I'm sorry to go on and on with it, but watch what you say to yourself, because we are programmed to tell ourselves the negative. The Magician is here to motivate you to go forward. Just say, you know, go ahead, do it without me. If you want it that bad, do it without me. And you get so, passionate about it. You say, yeah, I'm going to. And you put forward the effort. You do the work. And you expect the results. Sorry, I got a little on a tangent there. Sorry. I'm going to blame Mercury. Intuition, 36. Intuition, follow your intuition. Believe in yourself. Believe in your truth. Believe in your wants, your desires, what you want in life. How you want to transform. How you want to change things. It may be just rearranging the cupboards. It could be on a very mundane scale, and it could be on a very grand scale. Follow your intuition. Listen to your heart. And we'll get an animal card. No, we're not talking, Milo. I love you too. Go lay down. Oh, that's a whole bunch of cards. What are you doing? No, I'm not coming down for kisses. I'm back. That was 4 cards, so, and they were all face down, so I don't know what's showing up. We'll cut them here. Milo was giving me kisses, and look at this. Take flight. Take flight. The phoenix rising out of the ashes. That's exactly what you are. There's the raccoon. We haven't seen the raccoon in a while. Newness, rebirth, change, vividness. When once you have tasted flight, you will always walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always be. Phoenix is helping you shed your old ways in order to prepare you for a new life, one that you have been waiting for. You are on the verge of wonderful. You are on the verge of wonderful. I mean, the November readings were so uplifting to do. There was a lot of good, positive energy. A very constructive month if we use the energy wisely. So there was a lot about birth and rebirth and brand new paths and new beginnings. So it doesn't surprise me that the Phoenix shows up today. This is a time of rebirth in order to ready you for your next flight. You could be frightened, as you have had to let go of many things and people from your old life, but the end result will be well worth it. You may be on the verge of a spiritual awareness. Your dreams, both in sleep and waking, may be more vivid than normal. You may actually be visited by those who have crossed over, as they have messages to share with you on the next step within your life. When you feel a sense of hopelessness, know that you are not lost, but in a hanging pattern. Open and receptive, that new horizons stand ready and waiting. Go deep within and seek spiritual guidance through meditation, counseling, or just talking with friends. This will help you see your world in a new light. You have a unique path because you are a unique person. Trust and release your fears now. Align yourself with the knowing that all is well. Start a dream journal. Keep it on your nightstand and write down both your conscious and subconscious dreams. Your awake and sleeping dreams. And save that for another video. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.